Hi, fabulous fourth graders. Thank you for tuning in to another online edition of our Read Aloud, the one and only Ivan. Thank you to HarperCollins for giving us permission to record this for educational purposes. Today, fourth graders, we are going to enjoy pages 249 through 262. We are going to find out more about what happened, where is Ruby going, where is Ivan going, what's happening to everyone who's at the Big Top Mall, and then what is the fate or the future of the Big Top Mall. Let's read and find out. I'm excited, I'm sure you can tell. Page 249, the chapter is called Click. The door to my cage is propped open. I can't stop staring at it. My door, open. The giant box has been moved, and it's open too. The humans have pushed it up against my doorway. If I walk through my door, I enter their box. The zoo lady, whose name is Maya, is here again. Click. Yogurt raisin. Click. Tiny marshmallow. Click. Ripe papaya. Click. Apple slice. Pause button, those clicks. Okay, remember that she was trying to train and encourage Ruby through click training by giving Ruby like a little treat, click, little treat, click. It's trying to get an animal to recognize, like when they hear a click sound, they're supposed to do something. So she's trying that with him. Page 250, hour after hour, click after click. I look over at Ruby. She waits to see what I will do. I touch the box. I sniff the dark interior where a ripe mango awaits. Click, click, click. I have to do it. Ruby's watching me from between the bars of her cage, and this box is the way out. I step inside. Page 251, an idea. After I leave the box and step back into my cage, I get an idea, a good one. I tell Bob he can sneak into my box with me and live at the zoo. Have you forgotten? I'm a wild beast, Ivan, he says, sniffing the floor for crumbs. I am untamed, undaunted. Bob samples a piece of celery and spits it out. Besides, they'd notice. Humans are dumb, but they're not that dumb. Page 252, respect. Ivan, Ruby says, do you think the other elephants will like me? I think they'll love you, Ruby. You'll be part of their family. Do you think the other gorillas will like you? Ruby asks. I'm a silverback, Ruby, a leader. I pull back my shoulders and I hold my head high. They don't have to like me. They have to respect me. Even as I tell her this, I wonder if I can ever command their respect. I haven't had much practice being a real gorilla, much less a silverback. Well, do you think the other elephants will know any jokes? If they don't, I tell her, you can teach them. Ruby flaps her ears. She flicks her tail. You know what, Ivan? What? I ask. I think I'm going to go in the box tomorrow. I gaze at her fondly. I think that's a good idea, and I think Stella would have agreed. Do you think the other elephants will know how to play tag? I love tag. Me too, I say, and I think of my nimble sister racing through the brush, always just out of my reach. Page 254. Photo. Late at night, Mac opens my cage. The full moon falls on his sagging shoulders. He seems smaller somehow. Bob instantly alerts, leaps off my stomach, and dives under knot tag. Don't bother hiding, dog, Mac says. I know you sleep in here. Mac settles onto my tire swing. Might as well stay one more night. Your buddy's leaving tomorrow. Tomorrow? My stomach drops. I'm not ready. I need more time. I haven't said my goodbyes. I haven't thought this through. Mac pulls a small photo out of his shirt pocket. It's me when I was young. Mac and I are in the front seat of his convertible. I'm wearing a baseball cap and eating an ice cream cone. Picture that in your head, fourth graders. That's kind of a funny image. I was a handsome lad, but I have to admit I look ridiculous. Nothing like a real gorilla. We had some laughs, didn't we, Guy? Max says. Remember when we went on that roller coaster, or that time I tried to teach you to play basketball? Max shakes his head, chuckling. You had a lousy jump shot. He stands, sighs, and looks around. He puts the photo back in his pocket. I'm going to miss you, Ivan, he says, and then he leaves, and he doesn't look back. Page 256, leaving. Early in the morning, Maya arrives with many other humans. Some have white coats, some have rustling papers. They are hushed, busy, determined. Ruby enters her box first. I'm scared, Ivan, she calls from inside the box. I don't want to leave you. A part of me doesn't want her to leave either, but I know I can't tell her that. I think of all the amazing stories you can share with your family, I say. Ruby falls silent. I'll tell them your elephant joke, she says after a long pause. The one about the refrigerator. I bet they'll like that. And be sure to tell them about Bob and Julia and me. I clear my throat. And Stella. I'll remember everyone, Ruby says, especially you. Before I can say any more, they roll her cage out to the waiting truck. It's my turn. Bob is hiding in a corner behind my pool. The humans don't even notice him. While they're busy making sure my box is ready, Bob sneaks over. He licks my chin, just in case there are any leftovers. You, I whisper, are the one and only Bob. Oh, I always get kind of like emotional here, sorry. I reach for Knot Tag. She is a limp rag without her stuffing, dribbles of paint to cover her fur. I hold her out to Bob. He tilts his head confused. To help you sleep, I say. Bob takes her in his teeth and he slips away. Page 259. Good boy. Good, Ivan, good boy, Maya says when I lumber into my box. I hear the clicker, and I'm rewarded with a tiny marshmallow. When I'm settled, Maya gives me a sweet drink that tastes of mango and something bitter. My eyelids grow heavy. I want to see what happens next, but I am sleepy. So sleepy. I dream I'm with Tag, and we're swinging from vines while Stella watches. The sun slices through the thick ceiling of trees, and the breeze tastes like fruit. Page 260, moving. My eyes flitter open. The box is moving. I'm in the grumbling belly of some great beast. I fall back to sleep. Page 261, awakening. I awake to glass and steel. It's a new cage, not unlike my old cage, except it's much cleaner. Maya's here, and the other humans I recognize. Hey there, Ivan, Maya says. He's coming too, guys. I have 3 walls of glass. The 4th wall is a curtain of wooden slats strung together. This doesn't look like the zoos on the TV. Where are the other animals? Where are their gorillas? And is this where Ruby ended up? In a cage, just like her old cage? Still alone? Is she cold, hungry, sad? Is there anyone to tell her stories when she can't go to sleep? Page 263, missing. I miss my old cage. I miss my art. But most of all, I miss Bob. My belly's cold without him. Page 260. Oh, I accidentally read a bit too far. Sorry, awesome 4th graders. Pause right there, please. It's okay. It's just 1 page. It's just so good. I was getting into it. Thank you very much for reading with me today. Tomorrow we will read another section. I hope that you're having a great day. I miss you all. Send you love and hugs. See you soon.